All right, we're here at CoolMiniorNot with Spencer. What's going on?
PAX. I don't know. Are you familiar with PAX East?
I mean, I kind of just stumbled in here.
Yeah.
And have been overwhelmed with people the whole
Yeah, I was gonna say you made a real mistake.
Yeah.
So your weekend choice for Boston was a bad weekend.
Yeah. No, but I mean, what's new with CoolMiniorNot?
Well, a lot of things. We are basically here. We're showing off a bunch of our newer games games that have recently released. For example, Arcadia Quest, which we ran a Kickstarter for around this time last year, and then we released it in distribution late last year, about mid last year, I should say. And then Rivet Wars, which we released early last year. We've got all the expansions and stuff like that now.
Yeah.
Kaosball and all the Kaosball teams. Zombicide. We even have Zombicide Season 3 Room Morgue. We've shipped that out to American backers already. Just Room Morgue, not the promo figures for the Kickstarter, not Angry Neighbors. But so we have that here. We'll let people try that out and buy it if they are so inclined. And then we also have Dark Age, our miniature game Dark Age, and our Wrath of Kings, which is our next miniature game. So we have two miniature game lines. Dark Age, which has been around for 14 years, kind of our tried and tested. It's tried and tested and true. All of those T words. And it has been pretty successful. So we've noticed that there's been more and more audience for tabletop games at PAX. People who want to play more than board games, who want to get their rulers out. So we brought Dark Age and we brought Wrath of Kings. Wrath of Kings actually just finished shipping to backers. So now we are about to move into retail and distribution. So we're selling it here at the show too as well.
There's a lot going on.
It is, and that doesn't even, we have Xenoshyft, which we did Kickstarter for. We're running demos for it, getting people's feedback. The game should be coming out soon. Unfortunately, right now we're dealing with the West Coast, and it's stuck on the West Coast, but that seems like it should be resolved soon, so we'll have it for our backers in the near future, and then distribution probably by early, mid-spring.
Okay, and so what was the most recent Kickstarter you guys did?
We are running Blood Rage right now.
Oh, that's right, Blood Rage. It was up, what, like last week?
This is the midweek, and it's going to end beginning, or not beginning of next week, but the beginning of the week after that, which is the 16th of it.
Okay, and from what I've seen, it's doing pretty well.
It's doing very well. It's an Eric Lang game.
If
you're familiar with that guy.
Because he also did Kaosball, right?
He did Kaosball, and he's done other games for other people. But yeah, he did Kaosball and Arcadia Quest.
Okay, yeah.
So this is his third game for us, and it's kind of a fusion of Euro games with the type of games that CoolMini is known for, which is the kind of highly detailed miniature games, which Eric likes to call dudes on a table game, right? We won't call them Ameritrash games. We'll call them Ameritreasure games.
Ameritreasure.
Ameritreasure games, yeah.
Okay, and then we had what, the pirate game,
Rum and Bones, which finished in December. We are in the middle of manufacturing that. That's our MOBA style game. We're bringing the very popular MOBA video game to tabletops. You've got lanes, you've got marching troops that just kind of minion on. Those are our deckhands and bosuns, and then you've got your heroes who are like your captains and your first mates and stuff like that, who have special abilities that you spend coin, which you earn by killing the minions, to do those special abilities, and then you're just attacking each other's ships trying to sink it.
So about how long does one of those games take?
Rum and Bones lasts between 45 minutes and an hour and 15, depending on.
It's still pretty quick.
Yeah, we try to make sure that our games, we have a golden rule for our games. 15-minute demo, sit down, play it, knock it out, and hour and a half gameplay length. Hour and a half is because we try to shoot for the hour, but the hour and a half slips in because people need to double check rules, or you talk a lot when you play board games, right? That's the thing. At the end of the day, if it was just down to the nitty gritty of it, you could probably knock it out an hour. But of course, you want to talk trash and make comments about strategy and stuff.
Sure. Okay, and so what's kind of the near future for CoolMini? That you can talk about.
Well, we're going to finish with the Blood Rage Kickstarter. If you're familiar with the Conan game, we did a crossover with them. Okay. So our miniatures will actually work at the Conan game. So if you support both, you'll get an extra little rule set for our miniatures. You'll get an extra rule set for the Blood Rage miniatures to work on the Conan game.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Monolith guys were very, very happy with that idea, and we thought it was a cool idea, and we like each other, so we made it work. We're very loving company. We want to work with everybody and do cool things, right? So. And then beyond that, we got more Kickstarters coming up. The Others, which is another Eric Lang game, we've already tried. See, this is the thing. I have to think about what we've talked about and what we haven't talked about. And the Others, we debuted the miniatures and some of the artwork at Gen Con last year. That one's going to be coming up soon. And there's other things that are really cool. I can't talk about it.
But we'll see. Are these really cool? Like in the next 6 months, next year?
Next 6 months to a year.
So come pretty soon.
Yeah. We have I think we have about 4 or 5 projects outside, including the others that we're moving towards.
Okay.
That I think people are going to be really excited about, board game wise. And then of course we have split Dark Age into basically biannual release. We do monthly releases of models, but we do biannual big releases. So a new book at TimbleCon, which is over here in Rhode Island, which is a very popular tabletop convention.
Oh, we were there.
Oh,
it was great.
Yeah, and so we released a new book and new models.
Okay.
And we're going to release another new book at Gen Con. That's going to be our strategy and our release schedule moving forward.
Okay, cool. So what's moving forward with Zombicide?
Okay.
I mean, you're in the 3rd season.
Yep.
Another wildly successful Kickstarter.
Yep.
I assume there'll be a 4th season. Maybe not.
It is a series that people like.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way: they didn't stop making the Fast and Furious movies.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But when the next one will be, what it's gonna be and stuff like that, I can't talk about.
Sure.
And actually, we don't really know because it is a partner product.
Yeah.
Guillotine is their own designer and development team. So we publish for them, but they are the guys behind the wheel.
Sure.
So they just tell us what they're doing, what's going on, and we kind of just go with the flow with them and work our schedule with them and stuff like that. So they've dropped some hints with us. We've had discussions with things that sound really, really cool. If those things happen is really dependent on Guillotine and I'll tease this, Guillotine and maybe some other people.
Okay.
So we got some more than just Zombicide stuff coming that's Zombicide related, but all of that is really hoping it happens.
Coming up.
Yeah, and it's a lot of us hoping it happens more than guaranteeing it happens.
Sure.
Right?
Well, that just means it's more stuff to be excited about.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're a Zombicide fan, there's always cool stuff coming. And if you are a Zombicide fan, we always point people towards Rivet Magazine, which is a publication that we sponsor, but we don't directly control. They're kind of their own entity.
Yeah.
But they always have unique scenarios and stuff like that in Ravage Magazine for Zombicide. So if you're into Zombicide and you're always looking for something new, not only is there the user-generated stuff that's up on the website, but there's also a Ravage Magazine that has a unique scenario in it, and sometimes even unique dashboards for like a new character that you just use a proxy model for.
And so then what about Rivet Wars? I mean, that's kind of year and a half, right?
Yeah, so Rivet Wars is, we're still letting people buy the expansions and we're still letting the fan base grow before we talk about what we're doing next.
Sure.
It's a beautiful game. Ted is a great guy, an awesome designer, amazing artist. So it's something that we're watching what the fan base, it's one of those things where it's a little bit of a different game for us. It is a merging of the tabletop side of us, the hardcore miniature side, and the board game side. And we're seeing how the fans are reacting to it and what they kind of want out of something moving forward. So we're taking kind of a little bit more of a tempered response and seeing where the franchise can go for growth and future success. But we are very happy with the way it's performing right now, and of course it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's a great game, and it's made for people who have significant others or kids who like playing a game. Like it's a very refined and very focused 2-player experience, which we know is there's maybe a smaller audience for, but we designed it for that smaller audience. We really tailored it to be something that 2-player experience, that 2-player audience is looking for, right? So anyway, we think it's a very successful formula for a 2-player game.
Okay. And so then Arcadia Quest, I mean that's been hitting the streets pretty well.
Yeah.
What's kind of some of the same? Future is looking good for Arcadia Quest.
Yeah. I will tell you that right now we're very happy with Arcadia Quest. Love that game. It's maybe one of my favorites. It's super fun. And one of the things I have to say about it is we have some really cool plans for Arcadia Quest. I don't know how perceptive people were at Gen Con this last year. There was this one thing that we put out there as a really big tease. No one
picked up on it?
No one seemed to really pick up on it. Like, what is that? So if you took any pictures of the painted miniatures from Arcadia Quest last year, you might want to dig into those because there is this one really big thing that nobody asked me about, and I was like, really interesting. So
there we go. So the treasure hunt of Arcadia Quest.
Yeah, look at those painted miniatures for Arcadia Quest from Gen Con last year, 2014, and you'll go, oh, yeah, somebody should have asked about that thing, because what is that?
Got it.
And what it is super cool. It is super cool.
Well, very good. I mean, that's so much exciting stuff to look forward.
Yeah. I mean, we're excited, and I mean, we're going to have another line of new intellectual properties coming out this year, as well as probably reinvesting in some older ones that people already know, and seeing new products from that franchise. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming out this year, and we already got a lot of stuff coming out now or in the next few weeks. I mean, Xenoshyft is right around the corner, and it's been a hugely popular Kickstarter, and it's hugely popular at every show we did for that. We just need to get it out there, out of the ports where it's sitting right now, to our Kickstarter backers, which, guys, we're trying, and then it'll go into retail and distribution shortly after that. Right?
Excellent. Well, very cool. Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
it's been wonderful.
No, pleasure. I loved it.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of